Welcome back to this playthrough for Divinity 2. And the last video we were in the Black Boar Tavern, and I basically made a lot of wasteful decisions as far as mind reading is concerned. So I'm going to basically have up on a different screen here the mind reading choices that you should actually bother with. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and load back on in. And I also failed one of the quests, the one for Locke. So I don't want to do that again, but also in this area you see a couple more people are up here with Brave Sir Robin. Let's talk with Miss Fanny here. That's not the button to talk to her.
You're a miracle worker, Slayer. Not many would stand up to the new order.
Yeah, she doesn't really have much of anything to say. Alright, well, this guy here.
What? Oh, it's not... Is there something I can do for you? Do I? No, surely not. I'm a bit tired is all. I'll say goodbye to you now.
Alright, so this is a lot of XP, but this is one of the people that's actually worth doing it on.
I desert and flee to this little village only to find a champion here. I'm not any champion, but Richard. He'll kill me if he should find out.
Fugitive. Okay, so there's a new quest there. Okay, well that's new to me.
Your butting in is really starting to tick me off.
Oof, that's a lot.
Better check my storage for rats. So many of them in there. I use them as a password. Believe me, I won't.
Over here. Fancy some good stuff. Under the counter wares, of course. Excellent, here you go.
Huh. She's got a lot of stuff. How about that? A lot of gold too. Which is something I don't have. Alright, well I'll keep that in mind. So I believe that, along with Tim, is the only people... Oh, well, and Locke. I should probably talk to him.
Ah, Slayer, have you dealt with the louts? Or do you want to take a look at my wares? I will buy with them, sell with them, talk with them, walk with them, and so following. As long as at the close of the day I am richer than I was at dawn. You won't regret it. Best prices in Broken Valley.
Like wooden buckler. Okay, well. I'll look at some of this stuff later. Actually, let me go ahead and sell this. Cool. And let me come back to that stuff. I don't know what's worth what. I've also turned up the brightness to the default level of 5. That might make things a little bit better. I'm going to hold off on doing some of these quests because I think, you know, the quest XP basically never changes, whereas apparently you do start to lose XP after a while from hunting people or creatures in the wild, I should say. To the bandits den, greater hunter for accomplished fugitive. Alright, so these are the completed quests. I don't know why that's blinking. I guess they're all blinking. Okay, anyway. Alright, cool. Let's go this way. I'm gonna talk to her, right?
I greet you, Slayer. By all means.
So one of the things about mind reading is that there's just a lot of people that it's not even worth doing the mind reading with.
Give me then ye old word of passing. Yes, 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 on with it. Incorrect.
Huh, this cart talks.
Give me then ye old word of passing. Latest model, newest magical properties, state of the art. Hey, you be the one that has to say things like, give me then ye old word of passing.
Gold, more gold. Gold is all that man thinks of.
More gold you shall have.
Huh, how about that? In my inventory. Let's see what some of these books do. If anything. Is this use? Interesting. Okay, we can read that later. So actually, is there any more to this ledger? Nope. Okay, good. And what is this strange volume? Okay, well, I'll look into that later too. Okay, so the books are kind of worthless. But Locke's ledger does kind of give you some hint about his quest.
I leave for Adaroth in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late. Go ahead, browse my stock. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Only quality merchandise, I assure you.
to see which of these items are sellable and whatnot. Really need to. I'll do that soon. I'll start digging into, equipment and whatnot.
You look quite pale, son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven.
Stay still.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Roman, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. So it seems. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower. As a slayer, you will probably have heard of him. His name is Lovis. I thought you would. Now, here's why I talked to you about this. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you'll find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. Not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Theron. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Bron, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home. May you always enjoy the protection of the Eagles.
Anyway, I should probably point out that mind reading, unfortunately, it seems to be like a decent addition to the game. But, I don't know, I think people that are worthless, you should see that they're worthless and it'd be only like 1 XP to mind read them. That would be worth more than those 2 guys in the tavern said Laurel and Hardy, for crying out loud. I was down over 50 XP initially just because I read their mind, and I got literally nothing out of it. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I mean, it would be probably a better skill worth trying out, so you can actually get a little more flavor in the game. But as it is, it's not worth doing. Or I guess you could basically mind read everybody, find out who's worth mind reading, then reload the game and just go to the people who matter. Like this guy.
What can I do for you?
But that seems like a lot of work.
Can't say I have, no. You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar.
No, yeah.
Last, I forgot my belt under my bed in the barracks again. Yeah, bye.
Okay. Before I go in the chapel, Tim said something about gold in the bushes. I can't find this gold in the bushes. He said the chapel. I thought he meant this one. Oh, maybe he meant this bush. Yeah, right there. Thank you, Tim. Timmy. Alright. Jump in this chapel real quick.
My wife always insists that I join. Graciously, I don't even understand this.
Please don't disturb me, Slayer. I'm trying to listen to Father Dominic.
Please let me sit and think for a while. I need some solitude, you see.
Beautiful, isn't it? The divine is truly with us.
So, does this serve any purpose? Can we talk to that guy? Where's this even coming from? Oh, up there. Yeah, well, y'all don't mind me. I'm just gonna
Another one to add to the collection.
take a few things. Tomb locked.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Okay, well, we'll look into that later.
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
I enjoy gloating, Folo. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, miserable man. I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life.
That's right, Folo. I never even stay for breakfast.
Intolerable. Just leave me be.
Now, first, I'm going to save here because it's possible that quest could get triggered, the fugitive one.
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money? I specialize in tracking down and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of the little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin heart you bring me. That's the spirit. Bring me the hearts, and coin will follow.
Actually, I think this guy's one once it says to mind read. Well, actually, maybe not. Nope. He is not somebody to mind read. But I wasn't going to talk to you yet.
Ah, you're back. What news? The last dragon was dispatched well before my time and nowhere near Broken Valley, so I doubt a dragon knight will turn up here. The best
I am a champion of Araroth, defender of the Healer City. We're garrisoned inside the city and keep a large presence in the Orobas fjords. You won't find better soldiers in Riveron, Slayer. Not even those of your order, I might add. Certainly not those New Order softies. Them and their damned devoutness. Just go find something to kill already. Why? Because of the source, of course. It is a magical stream of water that heals every wound. What do you think is the main ingredient of those little red potions you have? Yes, the source is the pride and joy of the city, and has survived the 2 Araroth slaughters and the last war with Damien. Long may she run, Slayer. Hail the source, and hail Araroth.
I'll just be quiet about that David fellow.
And you, Slayer.
For now.
Slayer, please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. It's me pigs, you see. The New Order impounded 3 of them. But they're not pets and were never intended to be eaten. They say there's a famine somewhere, but I don't want to lose me little ones. Oh, bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. A whisper Rosebud in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location.
I should warn you, I have a penchant for killing chickens. I hope you don't find the chickens as your friends. Maybe I will restrain myself. I'll take that.
Welcome to me home, Slayer. Thanks, we have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivlon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors.
Necro dancers.
But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley. Not in a million years. Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. My husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat them. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time.
Look at that picture on the wall. That's so weird.
Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and not wanting to butcher the things. Aye. Bye.
Yes. Imagine. All those book of poems. So these people don't mind me just looting their entire house. That's cool.
Shiny.
Can you aim with that? I have bread.
Another one to add to the collection.
Okay. We'll talk to these two. Why not?
Have you heard what they say about the Slayers? They say they're as tall as trolls and just as strong. No way! I have to tell everybody.
Yes. Yes, we shoot lightning from our eyes.
Slayer, have you heard?
Hey, she knows who I am.
Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on. Isn't it just frightful?
Yeah, these two, if you mind read them, they actually do say something pretty funny. Like, the one there on the left says, it's like, calls her a fake blonde. And the one on the right calls her a slut. Friends like that. Who needs enemies, right? Ah, here's old Dirk. I've heard so much about you.
Good Lord, not another slayer. Stop disturbing me, will you? Or I'll never be able to finish. A lot of fairy tale believing infants playing soldier. Nothing more. Yeah, whatever. I think I lost my cellar key last time I saw Dana in Tim's barn. But oh, it was worth it. I guess so.
Alright, well, I'll come back to this as well. Hey, I got 756 gold. Awesome. Cellar key in the barn. A book? Dana's Book of Conquests? There it is. I do need to see what this Book of Conquests is, though. No! Oh my goodness. Okay.
How about a nice ring for your sweetheart? Or some magical
You know what I
trinkets?
discovered? What's that? Dirk is having an affair. No. You sure? He sneaks away almost every night. What else could it be?
Well, now that I found this book. Got it. I got the cellar key, so let's go see if I can use the cellar key. Ah, there's the cellar over there. Oh, I guess I should point this out. Instead of putting an extra point into mind read, I put it in lockpicking because lockpicking so far has proven to be pretty much it's worth its weight in gold for sure. What? That highlighted something. Carrots.
Shiny.
Honey pot.
Shiny.
What was the point of coming into this cellar again? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Shiny.
Is that Richard? Yeah, it's Richard.
My, a real dragon slayer. It's an honor to meet you. I haven't seen it myself, no, but some of the other guards have. Spoke them, I can tell you that.
She's not one of the people to talk to. This is just some people in.
Hey there. Fine day, isn't it? I was, yes. But now you slayers have arrived. That changes everything. Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me, but it left me alone. After being that lucky, I'm not leaving town before you slayers have dealt with the beast. Not really. I sing songs to myself and have chats with other guards. From time to time I compose dirty limericks and share them with the drill sergeant. He's always up for a good laugh. Bye, Slayer.
I bet the drill sergeant would be. Oh, there he is. Speaking of drill sergeant.
No time to talk, Slayer! I have to train these pathetic excuses for soldiers!
Sounds like Shrek.
Oh my, you startled me, citizen. I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw. A dragon. Down the valley. Large as a house it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Huh?
The drill sergeant will kill me if he finds out I lost my mace. It must have slipped from my hand near old Jackson's farm. I remember holding on to it before I reached the place.
Mace near old Jackson's farm. Okay. Alright, might as well go into the watermill, I guess. There's quite a bit of stuff to do in here, as far as mind reading's concerned.
Another one to add to the collection.
I guess at this point, if there's anything in any of these containers, I'll just automatically take it and figure out what it is later. Oh, there's somebody.
Yes, anything this old miller can do for you. Can't say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and barracks. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and this popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. Then I'll get back to work.
Kettle, huh? Okay. Where do I find said kettle? Ooh. There's a helmet. Does it just drag it and drop? Yep. Awesome. Thank you for the helmet, sir. What's this? Light army leggings. So it's melee +1. Ah, I can't use it yet. Okay, well, that's okay. There it is. Okay.
Shiny.
I was like, I wonder what all that shining is for.
Shiny. Shiny.
I love how he calls everything shiny, even though he's picking up stuff like bread.
Shiny.
Where, pray tell, is your daughter? Oh, there she is.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits.
I haven't seen any rabbits yet.
The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, the lady shouldn't tell. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. Enjoy your stay.
Okay.
Another one to add to the collection.
I do find it funny that nobody here says anything about me looting their houses. Just looting away. Don't mind me. Well, let's see what's down here real quick. extravagant little basement they got going on here.
Another one to add to the collection.
Pick all these? Yeah, not all of them, but a lot of them.
Another one to add to the collection.
What's that? Formula of limited revitalizing. Oh, look at that.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? The man upstairs. He's not a miller. He's an alchemist. But he's not as good as I. Abanayaba, oldest alchemist in the river. I stay here, rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier, probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood.
But wouldn't a tree like the rain? Moving on.
With pleasure.
Huh, how about that?
Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds.
Interesting. Okay, so what's this? Alchemist, okay. I guess I could go upstairs and ask him why his name is, or ask him about his name being Buard. Ah. I looted most of everything here. I'm gonna go talk to him though real quick.
I see you're fond of my mill. Shh. Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt by assassins. Oh, tell me about it. I've been in hiding for decades. Many years ago, I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistus. Until one day, I was approached by a member of the Assassin's Guild.
I remember Verdistus.
He ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. They swore revenge. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a slayer, would be courageous enough to defeat these hired killers, the reward would be great.
Well, I'm all about killing people. I've got a lot of quests now. Okay. Forgot how I got in here. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? Just trying not to get
I'm
hit by these
supposed to
people.
be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lackadays.
Calm down, Shrek. Oh, bunny rabbit.
Ah!
Get over here.
Ah!
I guess I do need to be careful about how many of those I kill. The Vorpal bunny will come out after I kill too many of them. That way. Ah! Fell. Actually, I could have just gone upstairs. I want to see if I can loot the stuff up here now. The answer is
Shiny.
yes. Yes, I can.
G'day, Slayer. All refreshed and ready for the pub, I am. Oh, my head.
Remember? I don't remember a thing. Just talk to Merrill. He doesn't look too drunk anymore.
Thanks for not ratting on us back in the tavern, Slayer. Very decent of you, Slayer. Very decent indeed. To repay you, I'll share some information. You know the graveyard near the chapel? There's a hatch there that leads to a crypt. We know the lieutenant uses it for storage. He often forgets to lock up, so you're bound to find something there that you'll get some ready money for.
Huh. Well, that's a new one. Ah. Happened to be one chest I can't do.
Nah. But I've never been more acutely aware of my skull.
Buck has it best. He's all but passed out.
The way I talked to Elsa. Oh, thank heavens my wife will never find out.
That's funny. Oh, yeah, well, while I'm here, one guy said he had a belt under one of the beds. Oops, not this way.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously they don't like us confiscating their stocks.
Who left something under the bed? Don't see anything shining. Ah, son of a gun. Unless there's another bed somewhere.
Do you have many local problems to deal with?
The bandits do cause worries.
That kind of scum can be found everywhere, it seems.
True enough, but we'll get rid of them in the end.
I'm bored, Nigel. We're just sitting around.
Board near the Black Boar. It's almost a crime.
I'd sneak back if I didn't know it would probably end in jail time.
Well,
You're lucky the goblins can't see you worms right now. They'd laugh their ugly green arses off.
What should I do? What should...
Oh, Slayer, I didn't see you there. Do I? No, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay, really. Of course, what could possibly be wrong? All wrong? No, don't. Why bother when everything's fine?
I wonder if this is a guy I can mind read. You know what? I'm going to.
Joining the guards was the worst idea I ever had. And now look at what happened.
Okay, fine. That was a waste of time. Well, actually, nice view up here. Anyway, we got a lot of quests here, and I'm thinking the where is it? The Heart Taker one might be a good one to get started with, because I could kill some goblins and then at the same time, you know, complete a quest. Wow. I have more of an experience debt than I have actual experience. Amazing. Okay. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this video. We basically, I believe, have gotten most of the side quests, you know, ready to go now in this town, and so a basic. Very good, sir. And so we'll basically start trying to knock some of them out in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.